Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Today is Monday, January the 22nd, 2024, and we're starting today's adventure at the Dabney Recreation and Postal Facility. So it was a pretty chilly weekend for Central Florida anyway. The lows overnight got down into the low to mid 30s, and the highs were only about 54 degrees all weekend long. But today it's going to be a high of 69. And then by the end of this week, by next weekend, we're going to get temperatures in the mid 80s again, and the lows will be in the mid 60s. So welcome to Florida winters. And the temperatures are going to be warming up pretty nicely because this weekend, the Villages will be celebrating the 30th anniversary of Spanish Springs Town Square, the original town square. So to celebrate 30 years of Spanish Springs, the Villages is having an all-day celebration on Saturday, January the 27th from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's all totally free. They got a countdown timer there. 4 days, 21 hours, and 23 minutes to go. We will be out there almost all day next Saturday because they're going to have some awesome entertainment there. They'll have 2 stages with lots of different bands, and they'll have the Village's cheerleaders and all kind of neat stuff going on. Of course, they'll have food vendors out there and all the strolling entertainment and all the market vendors out there as well. So thankfully, we're going to have some pretty awesome weather to go out there and celebrate and just enjoy and document that celebration to share with you next week. And if you need more information about it, you can find it right there at thevillagesentertainment.com. So back to today's video though, you can see it's about 66 degrees, a little bit after 12:30. I'm parked directly across from the brand new pickleball and tennis courts, and the weather's kind of perfect for that today. And just a few minutes ago, the parking lot right in front of me was full of cars. Over to our right over there is the swimming pool. So now I'm on the Village's website. You can see there is where we're parked at. And one of the reasons why I want to start today's video here in Dabney was because when we began our journey of really starting to think about the Villages, we rented a designer home in the village of Richmond the last week of July of 2023 and did our lifestyle visit back last September. They were just breaking ground on Dabney, and we drove down to Dabney. They had the main road built at that point in time, but there were no homes and no neighborhoods back here whatsoever back then. And if I go up here to the little drop-down filter, and if I go to the series, you can see these are the type of homes that the Villages currently have available for sale. They have patio villas, courtyard villas, cottage ranch homes, the verandas, designer homes, and they are now building premier homes again with the Enclave. So let's take a quick ride around Dabney and go see if we can find and show you the different types of neighborhoods that the Villages is currently building brand new, from the patio villas all the way down to the premier homes. And yes, they do have 3 other types of homes listed there: the designer villas, manufactured, and cottage villas. Those are homes they're no longer building brand new currently as of today. Maybe they'll do that again in the future. You could find them as resales, but yeah, let's just get out and explore and go see what we can find down here in Dabney. So there are 2 ways to get into Dabney. Right there in front of us, that is the main entrance to Lake Denham. And that's where Megason Road ends on a County Road 470. And if you took it to your left up there, that would take you to the town of Leesburg. If you took it to your right, it would take you to the Florida Turnpike. But as soon as we take a right, or I took a left off of Megason, we come to Morgan Villas here. So we'll just ride around here real quickly so you can see what this looks like. Some beautiful, beautiful homes in here. And these are all stucco, and it looks like they're all 2-car garages. I haven't seen a single golf cart garage yet. But directly behind those houses right there and behind those trees, that is County Road 470. But it does have that big, giant, kind of privacy wall. It's hard to tell because they got the fence wall there. So you do have, well, it's kind of like the one right there directly in front of us. So you do have that as a privacy barrier and a little bit of a sound barrier. but it can get pretty busy on that county road as everybody's going to and from the Florida Turnpike. But it's just amazing how quickly, again, we drove down here, not a single house was built back that last week of July, first week of August of 2023. And here you go, fully functional neighborhood. All right, so let's get out of here and see if we can go find some of the other neighborhoods. So let's take a right back here on Chandler Drive. That's the main road right off of Megason through the village of Dabney. You see you do have the golf cart paths there. On my right-hand side, you've got the multimodal over to our left. And let's take a left into this neighborhood. Don't see a name for it. This looks like all designer homes right here. Someone's getting a lot of landscaping, hardscaping there going on. That's awesome. It's amazing just how much money people put into their homes immediately as soon as they move in here. So that's one thing to note. Your first month or two when you move into the villages, it's not going to be peaceful or quiet whatsoever because everybody's going to be moving in. You have lots of moving trucks. You're going to have lots of furniture delivery, but you're also going to have a lot of landscapers out here doing stuff that first month or two. But after that, it starts to settle down. Our neighborhood is finally starting to settle down, but these other newer neighborhoods you'll see here, probably gonna be pretty busy with lots of delivery trucks and stuff today. Looks like we got an open house going on right there today. Don't have the time to stop into that, but we'll do some more open houses in the future. If you'd like to see me do those, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, you've got some gorgeous designer homes here. 2-car garage with a golf cart. Yeah, this is a beautiful area back here. Got that nature area back there behind those houses. And again, another open house. And there's 2 bicycles there, so they're identical. So I'm assuming those are folks that are here in their lifestyle visit, because when you do come for a lifestyle visit, they give you a golf cart that you can use for the week, and they also give you a couple of bicycles and helmets. And you can see at this designer house right here, they've already etched their driveway. So yeah, let's go see if we can find a different type of neighborhood. So we're coming back to Chandler Drive now, and right across the way, that looks like that's the back of maybe a Patio Villa neighborhood or maybe a Cottage Home neighborhood. Whoops, we got some verandas right here. Okay. So I guess we're technically still in the Lake Denham area. This is Lake Denham Verandas East. So we'll just ride through this real quick so you can see what these veranda homes look like. There's a white house right there that has the 2-car garage plus the golf cart garage. And yeah, like I said, pretty busy here. So we're back on Chandler Drive, and it looks like that might be a cottage home neighborhood. You can see they've got the back covered lanai. So let's take a right here onto Cornwall Way. No sign for the neighborhood yet. Take a right here on Veronica Court. And yeah, we've been back here before. But yeah, look at this. You see everybody's moving in, lots of activity. And I can tell you, our neighborhood was just pure pandemonium. That first 6 weeks or so. Always cars and trucks just parked all over the road here. Yep, got to watch out for pedestrians there. So yeah, this is a cottage neighborhood. You can see they do not have the front lanais like we do in the Patio Villas. Looks like these are, you know, they call them 2-car garages, but I technically call them maybe a garage and a half. Some of them are 1-car garages, but you do not have any golf cart garages on the cottage homes. So these homes are a little bit bigger than the Patio Villas, and I think the reason being is basically that space that you would have for a golf cart garage, they just wall it in as living space. So these are a little bit bigger, a little bit more expensive than the Patio Villas. But if we look over here to our right, you see everybody has the back covered lanais, which is awesome, but your lanai is now facing your neighbor's lanai over there. And they will not put up a fence down that middle of that row. I guess neighbors could plant bushes and stuff if they wanted to for a little bit of privacy. But these are more like your traditional homes that you'd find in a lot of different neighborhoods all across the country. And again, these homes right here, they back up to County Road 470. So you do have some trees and stuff back there behind you, and you do have that big giant privacy wall, but you also have a lot of traffic back there. Nice wide roads back here. So if you do not need a golf cart garage, this might be an awesome, awesome option for you. Or if you only have one car, then you can park your car in the garage and your golf cart next to it. But you do get a little bit more living space than what you would on a patio villa. And there you go. Now you can see that wall right there. So right across from the entrance to this cottage neighborhood, looks like this is a designer neighborhood over here that are all frame built, vinyl sided. But you do have 2-car garages, and then some have the 2-car garage plus a separate golf cart garage. Lots of beautiful landscaping going on over there. Wow. Doing their driveway. Awesome. The pods seem to be a very popular moving choice for folks. We've seen the pods truck in every single neighborhood. We should have thought about that for our move. All right, so we made our way back to Chandler Drive. Again, looks like there's some more designer homes across the street there. And now, right up to my left, that's where we started our video today. There is the Dabney Recreation and Postal Facility. And then right across from it, they have a couple of different neighborhoods. And this one right here to our right looks like a Patio Villa neighborhood. So let's see if we can make our way back there. Got some designer homes right there to our left. And then right down here, it looks like we have Kirsten Villas. And yes, this is a Patio Villa neighborhood. And that right there in the corner, that is an Emerald. That's the same model that Tiffany and I bought. So you can see that you have the fully covered and screened in front lanai. You have the golf cart garage right there. And then you have a 1-car garage. Getting this home right here ready for somebody to move in. So one of the last things they do is they come out and pressure wash. So after you sign the contract, but before closing, that's one of the things they do to get it ready for you to move in. So I think about half of these patio villas have already sold. You can go to the village's website and then scroll down and look here at this neighborhood and all the neighborhoods. But the patio villas, they go pretty darn quick. I can tell you our neighborhood, from the time it went on the market until the majority of them were sold, was less than 3 weeks. And the ones with the golf cart garages, the Emeralds and stuff like that, seem to sell out pretty fast. But in here, the patio villas, you can get something that's about 850, 860 square feet for about $215,000. And you can go all the way up to about $1,295, 1,310 square feet for something like that. Yeah, there's another Emerald right there. And you're probably looking in the 265 to about 280, maybe 290 range, depending on which lot it's on. Like this one has a very, very nice corner lot. So you have a lot of privacy. And that road dead ends right there back to that other neighborhood. So if you are looking for something that's a little bit smaller, easier to maintain, when the patio villas come available, you have to jump on them. Yeah, this one right here in the corner, that one has a lot of side yards. So if you wanted to build a pool, you could definitely build a pool in that one right there. But that one does not have a golf cart garage. That's probably a Topaz. But there's not many cars or moving trucks on this road, so that means there's probably still a few available for sale. But I bet if I come back here in a week or two, this place will be packed. Getting it ready for its new owners. They do a great job of coming and doing all the punch list items, giving it a thorough cleaning after you sign the contract, but before closing day. So again, you got some nice, beautiful designer homes here. All of these have the 2-car garage plus a golf cart garage. And we'll make our way back here. I see a separate neighborhood there. You see the big, giant, gray privacy wall. So let's go see what that neighborhood is. All right, so let's take a left here on Fair Hills Loop. And welcome to Dabney's Veranda West. Oh, it's a beautiful home right there. Love that color combination. That's great. And the great thing about being these corner lots like that, not only do you have your regular fence, but you have the perimeter fence that goes all the way around. So the corner lots do typically go pretty darn fast. So folks already getting some new landscaping. You'll see these guys in their truck driving all around throughout the villages, offering to sell you palm trees and go ahead and plant them for you. So that's one of those things, when you first move in, that first couple of weeks, you're gonna have everybody knocking on your door trying to sell you pest control service, lawn care, water filtration, landscaping. It just goes on and on and on. Do not feel pressured to sign up for anything right then. A lot of those guys will say, oh, I only got this in my truck for today, but trust me, we've been here long enough. I see the exact same people in here every single day. So don't feel rushed or pressured to purchase or buy or upgrade anything immediately. Get moved in, get acclimated to your home first, and then, you know, they're always going to be in here. They're always going to be in here. And what we'll try to do in the future as well is we'll try to come up with a great list of the folks that we actually use. We'll put that on our website or figure out some way to communicate that, maybe in our newsletter to folks going forward. But you will be bombarded. Trust me, you'll be bombarded with all this kind of junk mail, and you'll also be bombarded with folks like this. Like, here comes one right here, and there's probably a half dozen or more different types of pest control, lawn companies, and all that kind of stuff. There you go, right on cue. There comes the palm trees. I got a quote the other day. I was driving around and he quoted me $400 for one of those triple palm trees. Another awesome thing about the villages is you don't have to recycle and separate your recycling. So when you move in, you just put all your trash. That looks like, yeah, that's move-in trash. You just put all your trash out there on the curb and they will come pick it up twice a week for you. So we're back to Chandler Drive once again. And right there, matter of fact, right there, there's the Dabney recreation sign where I started this video at. The pool area has not been very busy. You do have a walking path all the way around that. You've got not only the pickleball and tennis courts, but you have corn toss and shuffleboard and all that kind of stuff back there. So as we make our way back past this part of Dabney, we'll drive through here and be really, oh, it says entrance only. Nope, we're not going to go in that one. They are doing construction, and that road was crazy back there, so I won't go in that one. Take a right here on Cherry Creek Way. And I'm not sure if they've actually started selling any of these homes yet. Don't see anybody parked in the driveways. You still see there's a lot of torn up sod and stuff like that, so they will come replace that sod before you move into your house. So either A, they have not put this neighborhood up for sale yet, or B, folks haven't closed yet. So let's take a right here on Alicia Avenue into Alicia Villas. I think this is one of the newest neighborhoods that they've actually opened up and made available for sale. Love the home colors in here. You get a little bit more of the pastel. Is that right? Pastel colors. Wow. I love this house right here in the corner. The one on the corner of Alicia and Kevin Place. at 784. Just love the colors of that house, love the privacy. They're on a corner, so they've got the privacy wall to the right. They got the big giant privacy wall to the back. They got a lot of natural area back there. That is a beautiful, beautiful home. 2-car garage, plus a golf cart. Don't know if it's still available or not, but you can look on the Village's website and see. Yeah, absolutely love this neighborhood. I love all the color choices that the Villages pick for all the different houses. Very, very beautiful. I like the lighter colors. Lighter, brighter. So some beautiful, beautiful neighborhoods that just came online back there. Let's make our way to Chandler Drive once again. So over to our left over here, you can see that's a neighborhood that is still under construction. But I bet that will be ready in the next couple of weeks. You see all the workers out there trying to finish things up. And this house here in the corner, wow, yeah, got a huge, huge pool. Look at that giant, giant bird cage they put on there. Look at that back lanai. Wow, you're gonna have a lot of outdoor living space on that home. That is awesome. All right, so we've made our way over here to the other side of Dabney. And this will eventually have the security guard gates there. There's the Dabney entrance sign. And I think if we take a left right here, if I'm not mistaken, right here on Lake Denham Drive, I think this will take us back to the Enclave. Yep, got the sod ready to lay there. So we'll follow the long and winding road all the way back here and see if I'm correct. Oh wow, looks like they were building a multimodal back there, maybe a walking path. Looking at a couple of sandhill cranes back there in the distance. You'll see those all over Florida, and they mate for life. All right, so we have officially made it back here to the Enclave, and you can see it's just a beehive of activity. They're gonna have their own separate entrance with the security gates and stuff like that. Don't know if they're going to have their own code, so if you live in the Enclave, you'll be the only ones allowed back here. I'm not sure if that's going to be what the case is, but wow, these are going to be some massive, massive homes back here. Lots of construction. And again, a few months ago we drove back here. This was nothing but dirt, and they were moving a lot of dirt. Look at that big giant dirt mound back there in the middle. But these are the upper echelon as far as square footage, price point, and customization for any homes in the Villages. I think the lots range from about $69,000 to over $200,000. I think there might have been one for like $219,000. And wow, gonna be some gorgeous, gorgeous homes back here. A lot of privacy. So we'll come back here again in the future after they've made some updates and just check on the progress. But you can see just how ginormous those houses are back there in the distance back there. I think they said on the website these go from 600,000 to $1 million plus, but these homes have got to go for multi-millions. Definitely if they build them and put all the upgrades into them and hold on to them for a couple of years, they'll get a couple of $1 million or more. Wow. All right, this is a little busy and a little crazy, so I think what we'll do is we will come back on a weekend, because this is a weekday, so of course you're gonna have all the workers out here, all the construction crews. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back on a Saturday or a Sunday and do just a video just on the Enclave. Again, check out that huge dirt mound right there. and that heavy duty earth movers and stuff like that. That'd be a lot of fun to drive one of those things and push some dirt around. Got the big crane back there in the background. So hopefully you enjoyed this quick ride around the village of Dabney and the Enclave, and hopefully it gave you a better perspective on what each of the individual home series looks like and what the individual neighborhoods look like as well. And if you'd like to see me do a separate video on just the Enclave, let me know in the comments below, and we'll come back here on a weekend when it's not so busy, when it's not so crazy, and you got all the construction trucks just flying around and stuff like that. We will not only drive around, but we'll get out of the car and walk around and do a much, much better job. So if you want to see that video, let me know in the comments below. And then coming up in the future, one of the reasons why we moved to the southern part of the villages is we want to get out and document as they expand forward. You know, we said at the beginning of this video that the Villages is getting ready to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Spanish Springs Town Square this Saturday. And the Villages has acquired a lot more land. They have a future 30-year expansion plan. So they're going to be building a lot more, rec centers, and you got the brand new Eastport, town square that's coming online. So there's a lot to get out there and see and document all the way from the groundbreaking stage through the whole building cycle to when it's finally done. So yeah, any type of video that you would like to see in the future, let me know about that in the comments below as well too. So again, hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, please smash that thumbs up button, hit the notification bell so you know every time we drop a video, and leaving us a comment is very, very helpful. Number one, it lets us know that you're out there, that you like the videos, and then kind of, what kind of content you'd like to see in the future. But it also helps us with the YouTube algorithm. So definitely appreciate everybody that takes the time to not only hit the thumbs up, but to leave a comment. And we try to reply back to as many as we can. We may not get to all of them as far as reply, but we definitely read all of them. So thank you to all the awesome people that have just been out there and enjoying this journey right along with us. You're the whole reason why we make these videos. So hopefully, we'll get another video out this week. But if we don't, our next big thing that we'll be doing is definitely the 30th anniversary celebration of Spanish Springs this Saturday. I think we're gonna have some awesome weather for that. So make sure you pack your sunscreen, bring your chair, stay hydrated, bring some water bottles and stuff like that. They'll have the food vendors, so you'll be okay out there. But if you see us out there at Spanish Springs, please say hello. It's really awesome every time we get to meet somebody here in the Villages. So again, just hope you have an awesome week. And if we don't see you again this week, we'll see you early next week when we get done editing the 30th anniversary celebration of Spanish Springs. We will see you in the next video. So I went out to County Road and turned around so you could see what the main entrance to the village of Dabney looks like right now. And then when we get up here where that white SUV is turning, there'll be a security guard, at least the gate arms there. You'll at least have those right there. Maybe you'll have a guard shack. And then as we drive this way, there is the road that we turned on to get to the Enclave, which is called Lake Denham Drive. And then eventually we'll have another set of security gate arms right here. So I don't know if they're going to put a guard shack there or not. They've got a guard shack for the Lake Denham entrance. But we'll see. We'll come back and document this as they get it done and get it completed. And there is the Lake Denham entrance and guard shack.